Hi, progressing exercise is not the same thing as just changing your exercise. So often we can change our exercise, do something different, add in some variety. Maybe, especially because of COVID, we might be working more outside or changing up our exercise indoors. But I just want to remind you that progressing your exercise is not the same as simply just changing your exercise. Progressing exercise means that you're changing a variable. Maybe you're changing the amount of time that you're spending in your exercise. If you normally did 30 minutes, maybe now you're doing 35 minutes. Maybe you're changing the actual volume of exercise, and instead of doing something like 3 sets of 8 where you're focusing more on increasing strength and hypertrophy, maybe now you're doing 3 sets of 12, being able to last a little bit longer and have more sustained exercise. It could also be simply increasing the weight. Maybe we started off doing 15 pounds when we're working on our bicep curls, and maybe now that you've moved on to 17 and a half or 20s, that is exercise progression. Most people don't want to stay and stick with their exercise plan long enough to actually see progression. Most people tend to change it up too fast by doing a workout that we saw on Pinterest here. Oop, our local CrossFit box posted their workout, so we're just going to do their workout of the day. Oop, you know what? I like to do running, so I'm just going to do my same 1 mile run over and over again. We know that our body sees benefit because it adapts to the stimulus that we put on it. And simply just changing exercise all the time just based on how we're feeling that day, it's not going to give us the results we want. And ultimately, a lot of people get discouraged and really frustrated because they're not seeing those transformative benefits of exercise that they're expecting to see. We see the benefits that we're hoping to get when we really stick with it. And then when we dig and push past kind of that comfortable zone in our exercise. Now, if we're just looking for health benefits only, that would be lowering our disease risk, helping us feel better, elevating our mood. A lot of those things can be done with a very consistent exercise plan. But if we're looking for maybe aesthetic benefits, or we're looking for performance benefits and we're trying to push into a different zone, we're going to have to give some effort that's going to feel a lot different. It means that we have to challenge ourselves to be uncomfortable and to sit with that discomfort. If we're working on maybe changing from a slower paced jog into a faster paced run and working into that sprinting pace where we might be able to now start doing some higher intensity intervals, it's going to take a lot of discomfort in the meantime. Getting used to that discomfort is going to help. And the fact of the matter is we just have to be able to feel okay with that feeling that it might feel hard and it might feel like work. And just because something feels like work and it feels hard is not the same thing as feeling pain. We can be okay with that discomfort, and frankly, I think that helps us to know that our bodies can do hard things. It teaches us something psychologically when we're able to perform something physically, to challenge ourselves to do more than we did before. I see a lot of quotes that say, "It doesn't get easier, you get stronger." And I think that's often true, because when we're able to see the same stimulus that might have felt hard in the past, or we're able to do a deadlift and we start off doing something like a 50-pound deadlift or a 55-pound deadlift, and then we work and it gets, the bars get easier to lift off the ground, we get stronger and our bodies adapt. We start to see our bodies change and look more like what we were hoping for, and to feel more like we wanted to live in that body and less like we just went through the repetition of checking off the exercise box. So progress your exercise, lift heavier weights over time, stick in a repetition range that's going to help you progress into a new zone. If you're only just doing 3 sets of 12 over and over again, challenge yourself to change your repetition zone and move in 4 sets of 8 and up that load and make it more difficult so your body has a new stimulus. Change something so that your body has a reason to change. That's it. See you.